Well, this is the one we've been waiting for, we being Martin Tyler and Alan Smith in the commentary box, and you, of course, ready to watch the game unfold.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one.
It's going to be very tough for the opposition today to break down the home team's defence. When you look at the stats, very few teams have broken them down.
Well, some people call this side boring, but not for me, because they just love their clean sheets, don't they?
Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
This is how the visitors shape up. Well, this is the setup we think from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So matching up like for like, don't often see this.
And the referee today is Oliver Benito Ledesma. And the kick-off and the game is underway. Sit back and enjoy. It should be 90 minutes of fabulous football. Trying to get the cross in, well blocked by the defender. And it's out of play. We go back to the goalkeeper here and does. Well, they're in a good position here. It's a strong tackle right by the touchline. It's put the ball out for a throw. That's how to tackle. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Into the attacking third. Good work by the goalkeeper. They've opened him up here, and he knocks in the goal.
Look at that for a goal. First time finish, takes a lot of technique.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Very good effort to stop that cross. That's a good challenge between the two of them there. Goes for goal! Good effort, very close. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. a shot! Well, there was the opportunity to get them back on level terms.
Well, I think he snatched at that a little bit. Just needed a cooler head when it mattered.
Very good passing from this team. Could score! A goal!
So the keeper clawing at thin air there. He had no chance.
Restarting at 2-0. It's a decent cross, and he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Opportunity now. It's a good block, and the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. It's good to know how much longer there is. This wasn't always the case, certainly when I started commentating. It could be a chance! That's a miss by quite a large margin. Down to the defenders, Alan?
I think you've got to give the defenders credit for that. They were charging in from all angles and put him off.
That's an easy interception because the pass... Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at... So the referee's happy, the players are in position, the second half gets underway. Crosses in. He's a great volleyer, look at that. And such quality in the build-up, and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal.
And what a volley it was. The keeper wasn't too far away, but it was far too powerful for him.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. I have to say, it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. That's a good idea. This might be it! It's a poor shot, really, in the circumstances. Here's an opportunity, maybe. And here's the shot. Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, the keeper's got quite close to it, but from outside the box, the power of the shot's done for him.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? It's turning out to be a comfortable game, this 4-0. He might be through. He's got his shot off now. Out in front of goal. And in with the goal! Two for him on the day, and two very well taken goals.
He's always on the move in the box, this lad. And we know he's a fine header of the ball. He showed it there.
5-0 and the game underway again. It's going to be his throw here. Shot off! It's his third goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. Well, no wonder he's wheeling away in a super celebration. To get a hat-trick is a fantastic experience, and he's just done that.
Well, having scored two, he was just so full of confidence, and he never looked like missing that chance.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. He's lost control. He's going to try it, and he scores.
And there was a gap to the keeper's left, and he found that with real power.
And there's only really one team in it, only one team enjoying this when you look at the scoreline. And that's a turnover to the opposition. Some options now for the pass. It's gone out for a throw. Tackle there is successfully done. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. It's a goal!
Well, he's just feathered that into the right-hand side. That is a wonderful take.
Different angle on it here. Totally one-sided, really, the match, as the scoreline suggests. He's spotted a teammate, and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. The referee has decided to add on 2 minutes. If he had a cap on, he could throw it on the ball. It's that simple for the goalkeeper. just on the whistle today. When you go out for a match, you want 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 performances from everybody. They've had that today.
Yeah, and it doesn't happen often, so there's not a lot the manager can say in that dressing room, apart from well done.
Into the attacking third. It's match time. Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith with you as always to describe it. And we're looking forward to something special today, eh?
Well, I think so, Martin. I hope these two teams won't disappoint us.
Anticipating something special from him here today.
He really has enjoyed this competition, scored a lot of goals.
This is the home team lineup. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
This is how the visitors will line up today. Well, often when we look at these 3 at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those 2 lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
Troy Book-Chol is our match referee here. So we're ready to start. Sit back and enjoy the next 90 minutes of football. Shots on here. It's a good block. Has taken a touch there of the defender. It will be a corner. Danger. They've gone up to take the throw well up the field, keep the pressure on. That's a good challenge between the 2 of them there. And there is some backup for him in this position. Coming up. Goes for it with a fist. Here comes the cross. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. That could open them up, and they managed to score here. Hang up for offside, it's not going to count.
Well, really good organisation from the defence, and it was offside looking at it.
Well, this must have been very tight indeed, but we get the advantage of another look that the officials, of course, don't.
No, and it was such a close call, but the defence had squeezed and caught the lad offside all that.
Now, what is the referee going to do here? He just lost the plot for a moment. He won't want to lose his place in the game, and his teammates actually getting around him saying, just calm down, you can win us this match.
Yeah, they know how important he is to them, because he's one of the best finishers around. They don't want to lose him, that's for sure.
They might open them up now. Now the shot! And he knocks in the goal.
And the way he's thumped that, wow, 2 keepers wouldn't have got to it.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Chance from the pass to score! They're still in trouble here. And here's the cross. There it is, the equaliser. Really, almost from another planet.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out. But look at the players, delighted with it.
Well, here's the goal again. So away we go at 1-1. Straight at the goalkeeper, easy for him to hang on. Oh, he's through. Throw in to come. The decision for the added time is 3 minutes. Well, the referee has blown for half-time at 1-1. And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. It's looking good, this move. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Shoots! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Well, the player, but it's a quick break.
Well, he stepped forward for his team there with that equaliser, but his team haven't been, what you would say, on the best of form.
He's got his shot off now. Great stop. Goodness me, it's hit the post. Pushed out by the goalkeeper. And there's a score here. And that has significance because they're now into the lead. Fantastic football, really, to lead to a goal like that.
Ah, the goalkeeper did his very best, but I think he might have regrets that he didn't get hold of that.
And here is another angle on that goal. Off we go again, 2-1. got it away, and that's what you have to do. That's an easy interception, because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. It was a good idea to try and use the width on the pitch, but it's gone out for a throw. It's going to be his throw here. Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Dealt with the problem. Well, down on the touchline, getting the details about that injury is Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Yes, he went over on his ankle, but we all know what he's like. There's no way that that's going to force him off.
Jeff Shreves there, right down on the touchline. So, Jeff, thanks for that. The ref blows for the free kick. Clearly a booking. Out comes the yellow card.
Well, he reached straight for his pocket. He didn't really think about it, but I think that's the good call.
Genuine attempt to go for the ball?
Yeah, he saw the ball and he went for it, but... just a bit slow and definitely a foul.
Going on now is number 16.
Very clearly offside. It's an easy decision.
Yeah, and it's not as if there was a scoring opportunity, really. So you can't explain it away by him being a bit overexcited.
Well, there's a big support here for them, and those supporters want to see just a little bit more in the time that remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in front of a big crowd, your own fans, and the players have shown a few nerves out there today. They've got to lose those.
We're looking for that player to come back on, and he is coming back on. That's good news for his side, and he could get away here. Shot on! Could have been a really significant shot, that. It did just miss, but for a moment we thought that would have influenced the shape of the scoreline.
Yeah, he grimaces. He knows that was a big moment. If he could have found the target there.
Romero. Referee's had a good look and decided what he's seen from this period of play to add on 3 minutes. And they're looking at the referee, and there goes the... Well, this is the one we've been waiting for, we being Martin Tyler and Alan Smith in the commentary box, and you, of course, ready to watch the game unfold.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one.
Well, he really could be the star of the show today.
For in his last 3 games, he's given defenders a torrid time lately.
The line-up for the home side. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Have a look now at the lineup for the visiting team. Well, this is the setup we think from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So, matching up like for like, don't often see this.
Espen Schoenberg is today's referee. And the ball is rolling to start the first half. Opportunity now. Got in and blocked it. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. The players haven't put the ball out, they're playing on, but the referee said no. He's worried about the player and he's stopped the game.
Number 8.
While the injured player has gone off, we're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. Goalkeeper is there for him and he's played it to him. Well, there's a quick throw on here to get them on the attack. Could have been an early booking for the offender. I wouldn't have been surprised, but the referee's taken a slightly lenient view, I think. Wants to get at him, and he's got past it. It's another very good save. Didn't get away from him, the ball either. Again, possession squandered, really. This is an excellent run. That's a good idea with the pass. Fabulous clearance. And it's going to be his throw here. Jordan. Now they can go forward, having won the ball. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. In with a chance. Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Change of possession here. Now the shot! And it's gone for a corner. And it's a header. The header, and it's just off the mark.
Well, from that distance, I thought he might have tucked it away, but, well, maybe next time.
Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Support play from his teammates. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Got past him. There goes the cross. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. And he can take possession in his own half. decision is a throw. It was a fair tackle. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. He's coming forward with some danger. Jordan, that is very, very unlucky. And that would have given them the lead. And there is the half-time whistle, 0-0 at the break. Time now for the second half to start. Jordan. And that's good support as they build this attack. Almost ordered his teammate to give it back to him then. And in goes the cross. Steady at best in the first 45 minutes, still 45 minutes to go, of course.
Didn't quite have the impact I was expecting at the start, but time to remedy that.
Corner now. Good clearance. Headed down to a teammate. There's the ball in. Well, they've wasted that crossing position, haven't they? Easily cleared. He's given possession away here. This could be it. That's a good challenge between the two of them there. And shoots! And this is a goal! Looking good with attacking play like this and this goal.
Oh, those kind of rebound goals, I used to love getting them because it's all about anticipation.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, that was the opening goal. We've had to wait to the second half to get it, but it's come now. That's an easy interception, because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. And he passes back to the keeper. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. Just a heavy touch, the opposition could take the ball away. And it's gone out for a throw. Well, they've got the ball there and they want to restart the game. You can understand that with the throw. On it goes. It's going to go right to the wire here with this one-goal lead. And the supporters, well, they've upped their game, there's no question about that. Just a little too eager to get in behind the opposition, caught offside. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. 7 minutes to go. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Excellent passing, great interplay. Shots off, hit the post. Score as the referee brings an end to the game. Hi everybody, welcome to today's game. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Excellent defensive side with the best defensive stats in the league against the side that scores the most goals. It's an intriguing prospect.
Walking into the ground, I couldn't make up my mind how this match was going to pan out with those two teams, the best defence against the highest scoring visitors. Fascinating.
This is the home team lineup. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
This is the away team lineup. Well, this is the setup we think from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that. But I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So, matching up like for like, don't often see this.
So here we go. For the shot, and there it is, the goal.
Well, he's still got a lot to do. He's in the box, but, well, didn't he do it well? Laces, bottom right, can't ask for much more than that.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Given. The good thing about these pitches these days, even when we're getting rain like we're getting here, it just goes straight through.
It does, and
heads it towards goal. Turnover to the opposition. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here, and that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Terrific tackle. And here comes the counter-attack. Shot on! And that's a brilliant goal, well taken.
And that is a wonderful side foot. He knew exactly where the keeper was, and in fact he couldn't get there.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Restarting at 2-0. Place to win the ball back there, because the pressure was starting to mount, and the interception was timely, to say the least. The break is definitely on. Here's the shot. Nowhere near the goal, actually. Well, the referee has given a penalty, but he hasn't booked the offender.
Well, quite often in that circumstance you would see the yellow card produced. He might be a bit fortunate there.
Back off the bar. Here comes the cross. And shoots! Ended goal here. This is what you call leading from the front. A strike from the skipper.
Yeah, he's popped up at a very good moment there.
Here's the goal again. We restart the game 2-1. Good contest between these two. The shot's on! In for the challenge, he made the block. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. Lovely one-touch football. He's got his shot off now. He scored! Well, let's take another look at the goal. Three-1 the scoreline as we restart the game. That's half-time now, and the score is 3-1. Well, this is the second half now, and it's underway. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. That's a serious situation, and on he goes. Time to get the ball in. He could get a cross in here because... And it's a shot now! And it's a header, and in with the goal! Well, chaos defensively, Alan, with the goalkeeper a long way away from home.
Yeah, I mean, he won't score an easier goal than that in his entire career, will he?
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. And he keeps possession with that header. Goes for goal! And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. Corner coming up. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Cross coming in now. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. Can they do it in these closing minutes?
Well, the manager on the sideline. Waving his centre-halves forward. Could be Route 1 stuff now.
Number 18.
He's given it and got it back again. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession.
Well, if you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got caught too square to his man there. Paul.
Shots on here. Decent block. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Fuentes. The shot's on! Now it's a corner. This has been called a football match, but it hasn't been much of a match-up between the two sides. The winners conclusively at their best, and the losers just aching to hear the final whistle now.
Fourth official has indicated at least 2 minutes of added time.
Fuentes. And that is the final whistle. 4-1, it's finished.